Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Davis to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
First carry here for Jordan James. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. You look at this Cowboy defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
On play action, Rattler. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Gain of 7.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second and 7. Now Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of
The Saints had a woeful 2-9 on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
From the shotgun, Rattler.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Cade York to kick off.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Throwing is Milton.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Jamison Williams.
74 yards.
And the Cowboys have regained the lead.
They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big time.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Kyle Hamilton was
Second and 10.
To the air is Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Rattler going to look to throw again.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Donovan
Ezaraku able to record his 5th sack of the season. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter play.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st down, Dallas.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass.
Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. So now the Cowboys will line up to go for the two-point conversion.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Saints 7. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll give it up the middle to middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Rattler wants to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
In motion, the tight end. Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Here's Milton. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
To throw is Milton.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Saints 7. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
It's a 10-yard loss.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Rattler. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Short throw caught by Bowers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rattler. And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To the air once more is Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it with James. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Milton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A very solid gain of 27.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
To throw, it's Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a round is on here in this first half.
Saints 7. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Rattler. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Milton now to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
From the 28, it's second and 5. Back to throw. Milton. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Now third down and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Hey, Mosey, you see it. Mosey.
Second and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's third and 4 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now they'll run on the draw. And he works free. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Saints 7. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And this one too low.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game.
Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
32-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And Rattler will throw again. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a first and 10. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ball at the 33, second and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Second and 9 now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Him in stride. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now a play fake here on first down. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Milton's pass.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys.
48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
I got it.
Now Rattler. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Third down and 1.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 38. On play action, Rattler. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. He finds his man. Complete. It's Simmons. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
James has got it. Complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Allen has it, left side.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On the ground, it's James. Powering his way forward. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet. Make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Ball carrier.
115 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A quick toss out right. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly,